I can hear you.
Hey, Dana.
Hey.
Conor was talking earlier about how he sometimes, envisions things or wishes people would envision what is impossible or that they think is impossible. And obviously winning this fight would be one of those to his critics. But I was wondering, you've dealt with him and through his career, he's done things like, demand that he'll be the first to hold two titles at the same time. He obviously got this fight done. What is it like dealing with a personality like that where a guy's not satisfied ever and is always pushing for more and things that seem, I'm sure at some point seemed either impossible or not allowable to you?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, that's why I call the kid the unicorn. To accomplish great things in life, you have to take huge risks. And who takes more risks than Conor McGregor? I mean, when the guy's a huge star, the fight falls out a week before, he'll fight anybody. He doesn't care. He believes in himself so much that he will literally fight anybody. Most of the guys on the roster are like, yeah, I haven't trained for him, I didn't prepare for this guy, and they won't take the risk. They'll cancel the fight, and that's the way most normal people are, not this guy. Floyd Mayweather and the talk started about these guys fighting. Never once did he say, absolutely demand that he fights me in MMA. He said, no, I want to go and fight Floyd in his own world. I want to beat him at what he does the best. We actually have this thing that we're coming out with next week that we're going to, put out on social media and other places where Conor starts off 5-6 years ago saying, Dana, you will sign me into the UFC. I will be your biggest star. I will win 2 world titles, and all this stuff that he's laying out that's going to happen before I had ever even heard of Conor McGregor.
So just 2 quick things. Do you recall the first conversation or first time he broached the Floyd Mayweather? Can you take us to that conversation when it came up and you discussed it, and what were your thoughts at that time?
Well, I think the first time I remember the Mayweather thing was those guys were going back and forth. And I was like, this is crazy that Conor and Mayweather are talking smack to each other right now. Then Conor told me he wanted to fight him, and I was like, what? Why? What's the point in even talking about this? That guy's never going to fight in MMA. And he's like, no, I want to box him. And I was just like, all right, well, that's crazy. And again, it's one of those things I thought would never happen. Not forget about the whole, what would the rules be? All that. I was like, we'd never get a deal done with these guys. It would be impossible to get this deal done. Then the first time this thing even started to get serious was I was on ESPN and I threw out, tell you what, Floyd, I'll give you $25 million. And then TMZ got him somewhere, and he hung his watch out the window and said, you see this watch? And I don't know what that meant. The watch was $25 million. I don't know. But that's what started the negotiations when I put out the $25 million offer.
So on all of this stuff, are you, he calls himself Mystic Mac. Are you now a believer in Mystic Mac?
Oh, I'm a believer in Mystic Mac for sure. I mean, this kid, he has done everything he said he would do, and he's claiming that he will knock out Floyd Mayweather within 4 rounds, and I think he broke it down to 2 now. But listen, I'm with Conor. I'm in. I'm on the ride with him, man. So I'm excited.
All right, thanks, Dana.
Thank you.